Yo, what is good YouTube? Today we're back once again with another Pokemon Scarlet and Violet VGC video, and in today's video we have another best of 3 on Series 3 with the homie Duncan, aka freaking Chocolate. Duncan is another Pokemon content creator. I'll link both his Twitch and his YouTube in the description. Check him out. But in today's video, boys, we are going to be using a Palafin Chien-Pao team. Probably should have just led with Chien-Pao, but as you can see there, I call it Palapao. Palapao? Yeah. Basically, this team's whole purpose is to use the Chien-Pao's Sword of Ruin. For those who don't know, Sword of Ruin reduces everyone on the fields but Chien-Pao's defense by 25%. And yeah, it's just a very offensive team with, you know, a bit of support here and there. We do have Arcanine with the Intimidate. Obviously, we're lowering our defense, so we do want to be able to reduce the enemy's attack. We have the most broken pairing with Chien-Pao right now, which is the Extreme Speed D-Knight. We got Choice Band and Terra Normal on it. Very, very strong. A little bit of source on it too here is actually the Facade. That is because a lot of people try to burn it with, like, you know, Arcanines and whatnot. So we have the Facade to then swap out and then come back in with the really powerful Facades as well. We have the Iron Hands. Now, Iron Hands' main job is to basically assist in our secondary mode, right? So our main mode is Chien-Pao D-Knight, which is what we really want to try force out today if we get the chance. But the secondary mode is the Palafin combo. And for those who don't understand, I guess, how Hands Palafin works, is Palafin on turn 1 always wants to switch out, right? And switching into something like a Moongus is perfect because it's just fantastic to, you know, it's basically a fantastic defensive typing, right? Palafin, essentially what you want to hit it with is like either like an electric move or a grass move, right? Both of which a Moongus can take very well. The only other thing, I guess, is Freeze Dry it, but that's also why you kind of got Arcanine as well, because you can kind of play around with that. But the reason Iron Hands is so good is because you swap the Palafin out into, say, you're a Moongus, and then you can Volt Switch out that same turn back into your Palafin, and then you have a turn to Palafin. But yeah, guys, it's a really, really strong team. I've only done a little bit of testing with it on Showdown, so let me know what you think of it down below. And of course, as always, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. We're on the road to 1K. I believe we hit 800 subs yesterday, so that's pretty damn cool. But anyway, guys, let's jump into the battles with Duncan. Okay, so something I guess I didn't mention in the intro either is Duncan is actually borrowing our team from the last battle. He has been testing it a bit himself on stream. So yeah, he does, I guess he likes it, and obviously he wanted to test it out again today. Now I have not counter teamed him by any means. I do actually think this is going to be a bit of a difficult one because I feel like my D-Knight into Triple Ghost is kind of scary. Especially too because I know he's running, I believe, Ghost, Chi-Yu, and Mousehold as well. So that makes things a lot more difficult for us, but that's okay. I definitely want to get the Chien-Pao in and maybe D-Knight too, but we do need to play smart here. Arcanine definitely doesn't come into our opponent. The only thing that really hits here is really just the Mousehold, because we obviously don't want to intimidate the Annihilate. We do know it is Defiant, so I think we're going to go with something like this. Maybe bring a Moongus in the back, and then we'll go Chien-Pao here. I would like to put myself into a position where we can obviously play with the D-Knight, and D-Knight could actually be kind of cool if we lead it with, like, you know, Protect or something, because then we could look to click EQ, the banded EQ that is as well, onto Chi-Yu and the Flutter Mane, but we'll have to see what Duncan leads with here. If I had to guess, it's either going to be Chi-Yu, Flutter, or it's going to be the 8+ Mouse. Definitely interested to see how he wants to lead this. I wonder, does he go bundle? But I think bundle lead is actually really good because of my Palafin. But the only issue for his bundle is I know his bundle isn't Terra Ghost. So leading bundle into a potential D-Knight is very, very scary. Okay, so he does go this combo. So this combo is very, very scary, but this is why we actually brought out Iron Hands. So I actually play Terra Fire Iron Hands for a couple of reasons. One of the main reasons, I guess, is the burn, right? Obviously, you don't want to eat the Will-O-Wisp. But the other really important thing that it has is the ability to lead into these common cores running around right now and just take KOs. So I think rather than looking to Volt out here, we're just going to look to get the Wild Charge out onto the Iron Bundle, because we do know that this is a Choice Specs Flutter Mane, and if I had to guess, he'd probably just look to lock himself into a Dazzling Gleam here. He has the speed advantage, so there's absolutely no reason for us here to not just go Terra Fire and look to take out the Iron Bundle. Get the Palafin out. I definitely think I'm curious if he does actually go the freeze dry here, because freeze dry into my Amoonguss could definitely be very scary. Okay, and I'm the only Terra here, so he doesn't go for the Terra Fairy, which is very good. Actually, although the Terra Fairy might have been really good for me, just because I do know its specs, which means if he goes for the Terra Fairy, then we can always just look to pick that up with Jet Punch always. Icy Wind comes out. Okay, goes for the Icy Wind. Very good chip there. Is it the D-Gleam is the question? Because we eat D-Gleam. Oh, he goes for the raw Moonblast. Okay, that's really good. Man, Iron Hands are so bulky. My goodness. And we do look to pick up the Iron Bundle there. That's huge. That is huge. So, I do think our Iron Hands looks like it's in a really, really good position now. Obviously, we've got the redirection on the board. He did just lose his answer to my Palafin in the back as well, which is massive for us. Like, I think looking at this now, Palafin's going to be, like, sick. Well, I think what he really needs now is an Ape to come in. If he doesn't have Ape, this game looks incredibly hard for him. Definitely curious to see what he pulls out here. What else could he pull out here? I mean, Golden Go is kind of annoying. Okay, it's the mouse. Terra Fairy Mouse. Sorry, not Terra Fairy. Oh, we also know that this is locked into Moonblast now. We'll just go for the Rage Powder and... do I want to Volt out here? I mean, he's just clicking a redirection move here on mouse, I'm almost certain. Most likely just going to be Terra Ghost into the Follow Me if I had to guess. Look at the cute little mouse hold, man. Okay. So I'm guessing this is definitely the Terra Fairy. Now, I believe this is pretty physically bulky. Oh, wait, sorry. I said Terra Fairy. I actually meant the Terra Ghost, but wow. Is he just looking to pick up the Amoonguss? I mean, maybe with Friend Guard this actually lives. Okay, so he doesn't actually go for the redirection here. It's still a good chunk of damage for him. Super Fang. Ooh, that is actually kind of scary. I'm not going to lie. And the Wild Charge comes out. Does this live? Dude, Friend Guard's OP. Like, I know it's a pretty bulky set, but that's actually crazy that it did that little... okay, so this becomes a lot scarier because we might actually be in range now. We'll just definitely go for the Rage Powder again, and we'll try go for the Drain Punch here. The best attack he does actually have for us is the Super Fang, I believe. I don't think sorry, not Bulk Up. I don't think Beat Up actually picks up a KO on me right now. Definitely curious to see how Duncan plays this here. I'm almost certain too he is safety goggles, I believe, on the mouse hold, knowing me. Moonblast comes out, so this will pick us up. The question is, does he have anything else here? I don't think he has the ability to pick up my my Iron Hands right now. Beat Up comes out. Nah, okay, that won't be enough. But he's doing 4 damage each. And we've already killed, right? So yeah, he only gets 3 attacks. That's perfect. Drain Punch. Yep. And we're back to full, baby. Well, actually, we're not back to full. The HP, I think, is definitely not bulky enough, but we got a good chunk back. That's good. All right, so this endgame now. Palafin does actually just win the endgame for us here. But I do want Chien-Pao to actually do something. Oh, when he brings out the Chi-Yu. Okay. Chien-Pao actually gets to do something this game at least. Obviously, I do think with the Palafin in the back, we have this one bagged up. I do think that the Terrifier Iron Hands, though, definitely is a rough matchup for Duncan here. But we should be good now just to look to Wild Charge this slot. This Moonblast, if he wins the Speed tie, will do a lot. Oh, and he gets the Protect. Okay. Okay, man, if I wasn't Focus Sash right now, this game, it probably doesn't become interesting, just in the sense that obviously, I've still got Palafin in the back, which just like beats both these mons by itself. But yeah, we are in a position now where at least the Chien-Pao got to play. That's all I care about, right? This team was built around Chien-Pao, and we're definitely going to try and use it to our advantage. We did lose the speed tie there, though, which means hopefully next game, if we both lead this, that we can get the speed tie on our side. And with that, though, the Sacred Sword should go ahead and pick up. If not, the Drain Punch definitely will. I don't think he gets the Heat Wave off. Yeah, no, and that should just be dead. Yep. That is a very bulky Chiyu he's playing, but obviously not bulky enough to eat a Sacred Sword like that. But anyway, that's a good one, Duncan. Game 1 goes to us. So I guess in game 2, I'm definitely just going to go for the Chien-Pao D9. I want to see if we can still use it against a team that I think matches up really nicely into it. Alright, so I do think the Iron Hands actually is just insanely good into my opponent's team. And since this is a friendly best of 3, I will decide to leave Iron Hands in the back this game. So I think we'll go for something like this. We'll get the lead I want. We'll have Palafin in the back just in case. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. This lead is kind of scary. Obviously, we're kind of scared into not doing, obviously, the Terra E-Speed shenanigans this game. But in saying that, we do have multi-scale. We are Terra Normal if we need it. And we have the Bandit Outrage. Stab Bandit Outrage from Adamant 252 is still very, very strong. So I'm definitely curious to see how Duncan changes this up. Obviously, he did get messed up by Iron Hands that game. So I would not be surprised if we see something like Mousehold plus Annihilate on lead. Mouse Ape is actually quite scary for me. I could definitely look to lock myself into a... I think Outrage is actually still fine if that's the lead he goes for. Obviously, you know, EQ is also really solid, but yeah, because I'm pretty sure it is Terrify Ape, knowing me. It's my go-to ape mode, so yeah. But I mean, look, we have the Palafin in the back anyway, if it is Terrify Ape. He's really thinking about it, though. I'm curious how he does this. What am I thinking? Maybe like Ape Mouse with the Flutterfish in the back. I don't think Golden Joe is that good into my team. An Iron Bundle obviously was pretty average. Like, the best thing Iron Bundle actually does, I guess, is breaks my Sash and allows Flutter to outspeed. It also allows Fish to outspeed as well. So he goes for the Mouse Ape. Okay. So we both change it up a bit this game. So I think the best way to approach this turn 1 here is... Obviously, a Drain Punch into my Chien-Pao is actually really scary, but I think he should click Bulk Up here. So what I'm going to do here is lock ourselves into the Outrage, and we are going to click... We're going to click the Throat Chop on the left slot. I mean, alternatively there, I could have maybe thrown the Throat Chop into the Mouse hold here, just because Mouse probably goes Terra Ghost, follow me if I had to guess. But actually, in saying that, yeah, this should be fun. Because even if he goes Terra Ghost, follow me, obviously the Throat Chop's okay. Because like he might predict the Sacred Sword. He saw it last game, obviously, so... I think a sick play from him here, though, would be something along the lines of, like, Bulk Up plus Protect. So he does actually... Is he going Terra Fire? No, it's got to be Mouse, yeah? Yeah, so he does go the Mouse. Okay, sick. So we got this call correct. This means the Mouse will die regardless. The question is, does the Throat Chop pick up? If Throat Chop picks up, we're in an insanely good position. Like, this is a very... He didn't follow me. Okay. This is really scary. If my Outrage doesn't go left here. Oh, I think Outrage picks up though, right? Oh, he gets the Drain Punch? Okay. And that's going all the way back to full. Okay, it's not going quite to full. Chien-Pao has no HP. Okay, and we actually got the Outrage correct there. Oh my god, was that a crit? Dude, I know how bulky that ape is. That ape is max HP. My god, D-Knight's insane. Oh my god. Okay, okay. This does put us into a nice spot where we still have our Terra intact here. And now Chien-Pao can kind of just play more of a supportive role right now. We definitely just look to protect it and we just get another Outrage off. But we're definitely going to... Oh, I can't Terra. Oh, I can't Terra. I was just going to go Terra Normal there, boys. Oh, frick. I mean, like, Follow Me plus Icy Wind is so free for my opponent here. Damn, dude. Oh, I really needed that Terra. Oh, because all of a sudden too, now he can just like always pick me up. Because Icy Wind, if he goes Freeze Dry, we live it. If he goes Icy Wind will still do a good chunk, but obviously with multi-scale, we live. I really need this to hit the bundle. Oh, God. If he Freeze Dries my D-Knight there, maybe I actually die. Oh, the Super Fang comes out too? Okay, okay. Okay, and D-Knight hits, so this is another KO. Also, that's something else I didn't factor into either of those KOs is Friend Guard. Like, dude, not only did I just one-shot 2 mons with that Outrage, but he also just straight up, like, that's through Friend Guard. Okay, this does put us in a really tricky spot here, where a Dazzling Gleam just picks up both, and... Oh my god, okay. I need to play smart here. I need to go Amoonguss on this slot. The reason I'm going Amoonguss here is because Dazzling Gleam like picks up both KOs, especially if he wins the speed tie, and Baby Palafin doesn't win me the game. I need Hero Palafin, which means I need Amoonguss to live this turn. Okay, and there's the follow me, yup. So in the case where I won the speed tie there, he would have put it into a 2-on-2. But this is still very scary. Obviously, Specs Dazzling Gleam is never fun to deal with. Okay, we got to get the Palafin in now. And Dazzling Gleam always picks up our Chien-Pao here. But the good news is... Well, actually, I say the good news. This isn't good news. If he goes follow me here, then we're in a bit of trouble, I think. I think we go for the Spore here always, and we just sack Chien-Pao now. Because Dazzling Gleam picks up our Chien-Pao here, which is okay. Because we know that he's locked into the... We know he's locked into Dazzling Gleam. Which means we always pick him up with Jet Punch now. Actually, with Friend Guard, we don't always pick up with Jet Punch. So you can have that KO. That's okay. Dude, we're seeing the power of the mouse, man. Wait. These are his last 2 mons, aren't they? Oh, the Super Fang. Okay. Okay, and thankfully, because he didn't redirect there, we do get a very, very crucial sleep off. So now, I am almost certain that at this point, Palafin can win me the game. It does suck that obviously we don't have the defense boost, but it's okay. We're just going to go for the Pollen Puff here because I'm expecting a Super Fang to come out. Because basically the way I lose this game right now is a Super Fang into a Dazzling Gleam. I think I always should have clicked that into Flutter Mane, actually. Yeah, I think that was a choke. That should always go into Flutter Mane, just in case he protects the mouse this turn. Like, if he protects mouse, all of a sudden this game becomes, like, kind of difficult. Not kind of difficult. It just means, like, a potential wake-up next turn could put me in a position where... Like, for example, I know this Flutter Mane spread, right? Oh, actually, no, with Terra, what do I kill? You know, with Terra, what do I always kill? If I didn't have Terra, then the Flutter always lives. But, okay. The question is, does Mouse die? Mouse should die here. Yup, so Super Fang comes out. That's fine. Now that this picks up... Yeah, and then we Pollen Puff our way back to full HP. Alright, so yeah, not full HP, but very near full HP. Oh god, that was a lot of recoil. Boink. And the Palafin is back up, baby. I mean, there's no reason to click anything else. We may as well just Pollen Puff ourselves again. And we can just look to Jet Punch. Jet Punch should pick this up, I'm pretty sure. If it doesn't and somehow he gets a Gleam off, at least we're healthy. And yep, there it is. GG Duncan. Oh man, that Flutter Mane actually had me kind of shook at the end there, I'm not gonna lie. I think had I actually not preserved my Chien-Pao and I lose the yeah, had I not preserved Chien-Pao and I go into that with like and I lose the speed tie, then all of a sudden like maybe Baby Palafin wins it, but like redirection into like 2 Dazzling Gleams would have picked up Palafin for sure. But yeah, man, that was a good set, Duncan. GG, man, GG. I'll say GG to him as well. GG, homie. But yeah, no, of course, guys, as always, go give Duncan a subscribe, give him a like as well. I think he's also uploading this video. He's a homie, he's a real one. Love the dude. Also, I was on his podcast recently. Check that out too. Jubilife Radio. And yeah, guys, as always, yeah, you know how it is at the end of these videos. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. Love you all, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.